Okay, time to get your Zills ready. I'm going to show you how to put elastic in Zills. These are my Afghani finger cymbals. I've got 2 in brass and 2 in German silver. I play one set on one hand, one set on the other hand. So this one is for my middle finger. This one is my thumb. I've color coded them so I know which one goes which. The elastics are adjusted. These are just nice soft hair tie elastics. You can buy them at the supermarket. These are really nice and soft on your fingers, but you can see that it leaves quite a lump in the middle there, and sometimes it can hamper that nice tick sound. But these ones aren't too bad. If your lump's a bit larger than that, it might be a problem. So I'll show you how to put those elastics through. Grab a kitchen knife. Grab your Zill. You poke the elastic through with the kitchen knife from the back till you can see it coming through. Pliers are really handy, but they're not necessary. Pull it through. There you go, got one loop. Do the same with the other side. Poking it through. Grab it and pull till it's a good distance through. Adjust it on your finger. You can see there's quite a lump on that one there. I can still get that nice tick sound. These are my Turkish Delight Zills, and I'm going to put plain elastic through here. You want quite strong elastic. This isn't super strong, but it's what I had. It's fairly firm, so it should be fine. I've got a couple of shorter pieces, a couple of longer pieces. Stick it through. Grab that end and pull. Same on the other side. Pull it through. You can see that's nice and flat at the bottom there. It's not going to interfere with that nice little tick sound. So once it's through, you've got a couple of options. You could singe them on the stove, would make it nice and neat, or you can do it with a candle or a cigarette lighter or something. Pinch it together. Okay, I want my Zill to be about that tight. Take it off. Grab a pin. And pop it through. Oops. There you go. That feels nice and firm and secure. Not the prettiest looking, but it does the job. Measure the elastic. Up there. Pin it. And you can just stitch across there in a straight line. You'll leave these 2 little tags. Let's test that elastic. I think that was for my finger. Yeah, that feels good. Trim this bit off, make it a little shorter. Just going to go and singe that. So I've singed the end of that elastic there. Just melts it, stops it fraying. Not the prettiest looking, but it'll do. Now, just to get rid of some of that tag, sort of pull it through. So the tag's lying flat at the Zill there. You hardly even notice it. It's probably the easiest way to stitch Zills. Thread it through. Cross it over to a tightness that feels good for you. Remember, you don't want your zills to fly off. Careful not to stab your finger. Put some pins through. Oh. Take it off. You can stitch along here, around the edge, and along here, back around the edge. It's nice and flat there and gives a nice finish over the top. I've done these ones that way. These are quite old elastic. You can see it's fairly worn, but still feels really good on my fingers, so I'm not going to replace them. This one has a blue dot to indicate it's a bit larger for my thumbs. No dot, that indicates it's for my finger. They're nice and small in the middle. Gives a nice easy tick sound. So this one's a little harder to stitch up. It's not that bad though. Now it doesn't really matter what sort of width of elastic you use, but it's good to keep it proportional for the zills. I'm going to use this size elastic for my little mini zills. That'll be fine. And if you have zills that only have one hole, like these ones, you need a little loop of elastic with a knot. Leaves quite a large chunk in the middle. You could trim that a bit, but you can still get that tick sound. Might not happen all the time. They're a much duller style of zill, but that's okay. Use what you've got. So all sorts of different ways of doing your zill elastic. None are better than the other. Just work out what works for you.